Hello, so welcome to the channel, and as part of the back to school Hogwarts I am going to do a new actual login for the Harry Potter or Pottermore website page. So as you can see, I've already started the process here. I'm just about to do the third process of that. So I'm going to be entering my name and my last name. So I actually said that I would use my middle name because obviously my first name is being used on my actual other one. So it would help if I could spell. Seems I don't know how to spell all of a sudden. What am I doing? Right, now before anybody makes any comments about my surname, yes, historically I know that both part of the surname originates from the surname Davidson, which means son of David, and I know it is very ironic, but this is both my mother and my father's name merged together. And from a legal standpoint I can use either one if I want to, or give one when I want to, but if I use one of them for too much then I could end up just using that particular one only. But for now that's what I'll be logging in with. So this is the part of the process where we will get sorted. So just to explain quickly, in my other fan club account I am part of Ravenclaw, and the reason I'm going to do this now is because obviously part of that I became Ravenclaw is because I love to read about history and very studious or that kind of thing, and the trouble is with that is I kind of know that I've noticed some difference over the last year or so. So I'll be interested to see how I go in this now. So I will probably need to verify the email first. So let me right, okay, sorry, let me just sort this out quickly. Okay, so sorry about that. I think they're basically the website's crashed, and there is a reason for that, which you will see, but I'm going to have to redo that actual reaction again, hopefully if they post it separately, Hogwarts Legacy, because well, you may kind of gather that there is a reason why we're doing this, because they announced officially in the game you can actually link your Hogwarts or your Pottermore fan club account to the actual game, bring it in your house with you. So it is such a shame, unfortunately, that you didn't get my reaction to that, because the excitement that went through me was just like, oh my god, they've confirmed what they've been theorizing for at least a week or so now. So and I have a feeling that they had no choice but to admit that they were going to do that now, because of the fact that in obviously a tweet Chandler Woods did say that the fan club was not an actual required login, so you can do it without if you want to and get sorted and whatever way you want to on there, or you can transfer everything you get from the Harry Potter fan club stroke Pottermore site over to it. So let's get started now with the sorting part. So here we go. Let's just hope it doesn't crash, because I can bet your bottom dollar there's loads of people that are not part of this. Right, I see. I said stars. So what kind of instrument most pleases your ear? So we have piano, the drum, violin, the trumpet. I'm going to be honest, I'd probably say piano more, but I do like the violin as well, so I'm going to say violin here. So this is, I'm going to say this now, this is completely different to when I signed up with my other account, because you had completely different questions, and this was when it was the Pottermore, known as Pottermore, and for me, when I did that, it was basically answering questions, and for anybody that may have actually done this already, was just basically answering questions that was in complete reference to everyday things of your life, whereas this is kind of similar, but it takes you, I think, down a different route. Because I've not done it, obviously, to say whether that is the case or not, we'll obviously see as we proceed. So anyway, so volunteer to fight, attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting. Oh, hang on. Right, so you and two friends need to cross a bridge, and guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you volunteer to fight, attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting, suggest that all three of you should fight without telling the troll, or suggest drawing lots to decide which you will fight, who of you will fight? See, for me, I think I would more likely say it should be the three of us if we're all trying to go across. So I think I'm going to go with that. Right, so how would you like to be known to history? The great, the wise, the bold, the good, I wouldn't say the great. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say that I'm of an age where I could be considered to be wise enough yet. Bold, yes, I am bold, but I also like to think that I am a good person, because part of my job that I do, you can imagine some of the advice I give to people, because I work in retail, and I work the part of the job that I work in, or what I do I should say, you obviously have to have a lot of discussion, or you have to communicate with people. Some don't obviously communicate, but others do, and they tend to share things with you. So I'm going to say with that, so which would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, intimidated, or praised? So I'm going to say trusted. I would like to think I was trusted. Right, what are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? all about magical creatures and how to befriend them, care for them. Well, if Hagrid's still doing it, there's possibility that might happen. Flying on a broomstick. I have to say that's one thing I wouldn't be looking forward to, because I do have a fear of heights. Apparition and disapparition, being able to materialise, and now that is something I would love to learn. Secrets about the castle. Well, trouble is, without the Marauders map you wouldn't be able to learn those secrets. Transfiguration, turning one object into another object. Hexes and jinxes. Every area of magic I can. So that'd be more like, I would say that, because let's face it. Right, okay, so if you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Cats, toads, owls, is that all the choice you get? I think I would probably say owl, because the owl wouldn't have to stay with you. You could stay in the owlery, plus it would be able to do the post, so I'm going to say owl. So if you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? So would it be a barn owl, tawny owl, snowy owl, screech owl, and brown owl? I think I would say probably barn owl. I do like tawny owl as well, actually, but I think I would go with barn owl, to be fair. Right, black or white? Choose one to continue. I'm going to go black. So the sorting hat is ready to make its decision. Okay, let's see what it says. This is going to be interesting. Will I be sorted into the same house, or will it be something completely new? Well, I got Gryffindor. I was kind of expecting either Hufflepuff or Slytherin, to be honest, but I'm happy with that. Right, so you probably know that the some of Gryffindor's most renowned members include Albus Dumbledore and Harry Potter, but did you know the sword of Gryffindor was made 1,000 years ago by goblins, and that the head of house Minerva McGonagall's hobbies include correcting articles in Transfiguration today and supporting the Montrose Magpies? So I think this actually does reflect how I've changed in the last year or so, I'm going to be fair to say. So I'm not going to share that now. Anything else? So obviously it tells you who some of the famous are, but I'm not, as I say, gonna. Now there was at one point where you could actually change this if you weren't happy with it. I don't think it gives you that option anymore. Right, so better with headphones. Oh god, I need to get my headphones. Is this going to be done based on... Actually, I'm going to leave the headphones off. Oh wow, I've got a... I think that's my Patronus, maybe not. Could be wrong. Oh, okay. I was getting excited then. I might have actually got a stag. Oh god, wow. That would have been so wonderful if I could have done, because I love stags. I love renting, because I live near Richmond Park, And obviously Richmond Park in London is well known for its herd of deer. So okay, well, let's begin. Let's so relax, think of your happiest memory. Thorn, leaf or blade? Leaf. I should have said thorn. Sadly I prefer sweet, because I don't think I'm sweet enough. Wood or stone? Oh, this is difficult because I love wood because I come from. Oh, I've missed it. Should have gone with wood quickly. So I've got to start again now. Right, around, under or over, around. So you've got to be quick when you do this. So that's one thing I've just learned. I should have gone with earth because why? Because I like to ask questions a lot, or so I'm told anyway. Watch, touch, listen. Listen. Dew. I prefer dew. I'm not a fan of frost. Oh. I've got links. Wow, I've got links. Clearly you seem to have a thing about cats, because on my other profile I've got a Moblang cat, and Lynx is part of the cat family. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Apparently it's an unusual one, so I suppose I should really be quite in awe of that. So I probably might actually make that so that is interesting. So I am considering actually making that part of my welcome screen, so I don't know whether I'll do that or the Marblanc cat. I'll see. Right, so take part in our official wand ceremony. Okay, so this is where we're going to find out what wands we're going to get. Right, first of all, would you describe yourself as tall, average height or short? Well, I'm 5'11", and many class that as average height. So right, my eye colours are blue. Sorry. Was the day in which you were born? I was born on an even number. Would you pride yourself on determination, resilience, originality, kindness, imagination, intelligence, or optimism? See, that could be any of them. I might say imagination, because I do tend to let my imagination do a lot, but also intelligence as well. Oh. Right, let's go intelligence. Travelling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, ahead towards the forest, or right towards the castle? Oh, okay, so this is as though you were going to Hogwarts. I think I would probably go right towards the castle, if I'm going to be honest. Do you most fear fire, isolation, small space, or heights? I said that just now. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? Silver dagger, glittering jewel, golden key, black glove, ornate mirror, bound scroll, or dusty bottle? I think I would go with bound scroll. Elderwood. Oh wow. That's interesting, because isn't Elderwood meant to be difficult to manage? The rarest wandwood of all, and reputed to be deeply unlucky. The Elder Wand is, oh my god, it is trickier to master than any other. It contains powerful magic, but scorns to remain with any owner who is not the superior of its or her company. It takes a remarkable wizard to keep the Elder Wand for any length of time. The old superstition Wand of Elder never prosper has its basis in this fear of the wand, but in fact the superstition is baseless, and those foolish wand makers who refuse to work with Elder to do so more because they doubt they will be able to sell their products than from fear of working with this wood. The truth is that only a highly unusual person will find this perfect match in Elder, and in the rare occasion when such a pairing occurs, I take it as certain that the witch or wizard in question is marked out for a special destiny. An additional fact that I have unearthed during my long years of study is that the owners of Elder Wands almost always feel a powerful affinity with those chosen by Rowan. So that is interesting. Elder Wands. Right, unicorn core. So I think it looks like I'm going to be taking this login into the Hogwarts Legacy, because I like the thought of having the Elder Wood. Unicorn hair generally produces the most consistent magic, and is least subject to fluctuations and blockages. Wands with unicorn cores are generally the most difficult to turn to the dark arts. Oh wow, so definitely going to be taking this one over. They are the most faithful of all wands and usually remain strongly attached to their first owner, irrespective of whether he or she was an accomplished witch or wizard. Minor disadvantage of unicorn hair are that they do not make the most powerful wands, although the wand wood may compensate, and that they are prone to melancholy if seriously mishandled, meaning that the hair may die and needs replacing. So that is interesting, because what they're saying here is that the core can be enhanced by the power of the Elder. 10¼ length. Following notes, bear in mind this is all what Ollivander says. The following notes on wand length and flexibility are taken from the notes of the subject of Mr. Gallic, Ollivander Wandmaker. Most wands will be range of between 9 and 14 inches, while I have said extremely short wands 8 inches and under, and very long ones over 15 inches. These are exceptionally rare. In the latter case, a physical peculiarity demanded the excessive wand length. However, abominably short wands usually select those in whose character something is lacking, rather than because they are physically undersized. Many small witches and wizards are chosen by longer wands, so that's interesting to know. So finally, unyielding flexibility. The following notes we've already read there. One, flexibility or rigidity denotes the degree of adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair. Although again, this factor ought not to be considered separately from the wand wood core and length, not of the owner's life experience and style of magic, all of which will combine to make the wand a question unique. Okay, well, and then it just goes on to tell you different ones used by some of the characters, etc. Well, that's it. I'm sorted into Gryffindor. I have the links for my Patronus, and I have an Elder Wood with a unicorn core, 10 3/4 inches, and unyielding flexibility. So I think without a doubt I will be taking this into using this as my login for the actual gameplay. So it's a shame I couldn't actually expand this. So you could see the full thing, but you know, there we are. So well, thank you for watching this, and I certainly hope it inspires you to log in and join up if you're going to play the game. If of course you want to do that, you may want to just have a separate login, but certainly if you want to use your Harry Potter fan club login, so you're, you know, when you're going in, you've already been sorted and etc. You don't have to worry about that, and then you can do that. Obviously, if you want to go through the sorting process in the actual game without this, then you can do that as well. So you have both options, but I will definitely be linking mine up to the game when it comes out, and I do believe, I think that you're able to do that more or less now. I don't know, I'll have to look into it further, but I'll get back to you on it. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Goodbye for now, and happy gaming everybody.